to light your life on fire. 2 Timothy 1:6 tells us to fan into flame the gift of God which is in you through the laying on of hands. E.M. Bounds said, "It is only when the whole heart is gripped with the passion of prayer that the life-giving fire descends, for none but the earnest man get access to the ear of God." Your prayers light the fire of God inside of you. What is the fire of God? The fire of God is the burning passion that exists in the hearts of those who are committed to serving God. This fire creates an appetite for righteousness. Fire produces love, reverence, and passion for God. Fire is found in the fervor and intensity of worship. Fire falls when God's children yearn to be consumed with a divine adoration for God. God's fire creates a craving hunger for God Himself. God's fire drives the preacher to preach. God's fire is what forces the teacher to teach. God's fire compels the evangelist to go out and evangelize. God's fire gives birth to an obsessive enthusiasm for winning the lost. God's fire sustains the soul when trials and tests come your way. God's fire enables the Christian to live a holy life. The fire of God is what judges between right and wrong. The fire of God purifies that which is not worthy and destroys imperfections. The fire of God burns away chaff and leaves pure gold. It challenges, compels, and produces mighty men and women of God. The fire of God is not given to make us cozy, but holy. The fire of God is like the fire in the belly of a steamship. It provides the thrust for the voyage upstream. The fire of God is like the fire in a hot air balloon, uplifting the spirit to higher heights. The fire of God is like a campfire, supplying warmth on a cold night. The fire of God is like the flame in a lighthouse, giving direction and warning of danger. The fire of God is the difference between dead religion and a living relationship with Christ. The fire of God separates those who play at church from those who are the church. The fire of God differentiates between those who preach life-changing sermons and those who only share comforting monologues. The fire of God divides the worshipers from the ones who only want to be entertained. The fire of God is the difference between the impotent and the powerful. I believe the fire of God is the defining characteristic of the passionate follower of Jesus Christ. And so today when you pray, pray for the fire of God.